streets. Holla at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Let's go. Hopefully y'all are excited about being here today, man. I'm glad to see y'all. Y'all give yourself a hand clap, man. Turn up one time for your boy. Let's go, man. Y'all been acting up this week with the shares and stuff. Thank y'all for being here, man. As you all can see today, we about to have a little fun. Today. Hopefully y'all are excited. Man, where's the doggone, why is this button not working? And why am I not on the screen? Okay, y'all, we're experiencing a lag on StreamYard right now. So y'all just stay there. If y'all can hear me, stay right there. We should be here soon. I'm gonna refresh. It might bump me out and bump me back in, but let me turn the music on for y'all. Let me see. It ain't coming on. All right, so let's get out of here. What's going on, chat? My music not coming on. Let's get the music on. Okay. Seem like it's catching up now. Let's go. All right, there we go. Now it's catching up. There we go. Now we got the big crowd. Ooh. Internet, y'all. Internet. We can't control it, man. We just make it do what it do. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Good to see y'all, man. Good to see y'all chatting with Coach Smook today. We're about to have some fun. Great topic of conversation, especially being since we just got done with the NFL draft, looking at how many Alabama players are in the NFL. It's a crazy number. The most in the NFL right now. It's most amongst current active players. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get my hair straight. Bay was fussing at me last time. Said my hair was looking crazy. Currently, most players on active rosters or active players on rosters at the NFL level goes to the one and only, the University of Alabama. So, going to get into that conversation today. We chilling. We don't really have no set flow for the show. Going to open the phone lines up at the 30-minute mark. But before we get into it, make sure you jump in, you drop a like, you drop a share on the stream. Don't forget, man, that's what helps the channel grow. Every time you like and share, somebody else new is joining into the show and seeing what we are doing and how much fun you're having over here on the Coach Smook Network. And shout out to everybody jumping in the chat already today, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Wizzle Man jumped in, said, let's go, AAA fam, with his wristband. My guy, Greg McKinney, roll tide, Greg. My guy, Zach. What's up, Zach? Man, Zach, I know you're going to enjoy this segment today. We about to build this super roster, man. What's up, Flash C50? I see you. Appreciate you for pulling up. Make sure you drop a like and you share the stream. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed today. I was so happy when Milroe got drafted. Mike Jones, me and you both. And I think it's more so the fact because we got to watch him let a naysayer know. Yes, we got to watch him link just like we wanted to see the young man do. We just want success for all the young men. I don't know why so much negativity towards Milroe and his abilities. You know, he wasn't a perfect quarterback, but name one that was in this draft. You know, this was a crazy draft to see as many quarterbacks get skipped over, and then to see the reason why. You know, there's no demand for the quarterback position in this year's draft. There was no demand. So we're seeing what's going on, Urban Essence. Good to see you. Good to see y'all. I'm really relaxed today. I had a awesome Sunday morning, unplanned. You know, it really felt, I thought it was going to be a bad day. I didn't get to make it home for church, but I was able to walk down the street, y'all. And I've been walking past this church for almost a year now, since I moved to this area, and never walked in. But I went in today and I got just what I wanted from the Lord. Sure did. And I'm grateful to be here today, and I'm grateful for you all being here. So let's jump into the show, man. What's going on, Megan? What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody in chat. Let's jump into the show today, man. I'm gonna go ahead and do the intro because I think we're gonna have some fun today, and I want to get a good little segment, couple clips posted today after the show, and I want to do like an hour and a half live. Let's try to get through this whole little topic of conversation. Not get through it, but at least get the first phase of it finished. So with that being said, hopefully y'all ready to join in and have some fun here on the Coach Smook Network. Again, I'm your boy Smook Hines here on the Coach Smook Network. Let's get in the game, family.
You're talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips? The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
I'm not going to take up a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Sir, man, y'all, hey, have some fun today in this show, man, because I think y'all are all going to enjoy the topic of conversation. I'm telling y'all, this one right here, we about to go down memory lane, but not so much as just the greatest, you know. This is just current active NFL, former Alabama players who are currently active in the NFL on rosters, whether that's undrafted free agents, whatever, just got drafted this year. On if they're actively on the roster, right? If they're on the roster, not available, not free agents, but if they're on the roster, they're assigned to the roster. We're going to assess that today. And I have a little graphic I have to get pulled up here. Hopefully I got it posted. Did I post it? I sure did. Because I'm squared away, brother. I am squared away, brother. Today. We squared away today, chat. I don't care what y'all say. We squared away. We about to have some fun. We are about to have some fun. We like to party all the time. Party all the time. All right, chat, let's get into it. I want to, let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this. I'm going to share this one. Boom. Squiddy way. Squiddy way. Squiddy way. Yeah, we here, baby. All right, I like this one. Y'all ready? All right, just a few basic stats. We not in no debates today. None of that. This is just straight up fun. And I'm gonna go live on TikTok on my mobile device. So we're gonna be talking to TikTok also while we're talking to YouTube. Shout out to TikTok pulling up, man. Yo, literally just hit the live button. Okay, TikTok busting, booming today. Listen, chat. Don't forget, tap the like button here on YouTube. That's the primary thing on YouTube. Make sure you're tapping the like button, but also share the stream. Send it directly to somebody's inbox. I found out that when you send it directly to somebody's inbox and they actually click on it, you get the viewership and you get the little like algo push because you're actually putting it outside on another platform. So if y'all could be so kind and help your boy out that way. And also, man, we are literally 53 subscribers away. I think 53 from 3K. Let's keep pushing. We got a few days before May 1st, y'all. Let's try to get to this goal. 3K, we can do it, man. Help your boy get to 3K on YouTube. We need to get that 3K on YouTube and TikTok. So as you come in on both sides, make sure you subscribe/following. Subscribing on YouTube is following. It's absolutely free. Continue to support the AAA family and the growth of this community. Thank y'all. So let's jump into it. Quick little stats. Total players in the NFL right now, we have 74 currently at the University of Alabama in the NFL. 74 players currently in the NFL. All right, from the University of Alabama. Pretty daunting stat when you think about how many players are actually on roster, right? I think you only can have how many man roster is there allowed in the NFL? So Alabama, all players currently at the University of Alabama. And if you're tapping in on TikTok and you're trying to see the graphic and see more interactive space, come over on the YouTube side. You Bama fans, pull up. I'm telling you, you really want to be here. I need to have some Bama gear on so they can know that I'm a Bama guy here. I don't have no Bama gear. I'm gonna put my cup right here. Yeah. Can they see that? Can they see the cup? No, they can't see the cup. It's all good. They'll know what's going on if they read the title. What's happening, Sully? What's good, man? Mary J, you got the comments today. I appreciate you. Mary J tapping in on the ones and twos chat. What's up, Sully? Good to see you. Roll Tide, man. Listen, 74 players. How many players can be on roster in the NFL? Is the cutoff 65? What's the cutoff for NFL rosters? 53-man roster. Hey, Deborah, good to see you. 53-man roster. So right now, if Alabama was to take every former player from that graduated or claims that a university of played a stint at Alabama, let's say played a stint, or they are claiming to be University of Alabama graduates, right? Got their degree from the University of Alabama. Let's put it like that. There would not be enough room on an actual roster for every player to actually be put on the depth chart. Let's put it like that. Okay? So we can get into this conversation today, and there's going to be some names left off, current players that are currently in the league that are going to be left off of this roster today, this depth chart. This is going to be fun, man. Offensive players right now in the league, there's 47 players. Julio does not make the roster. He is retired, Sully. That's the exact reason why I had to specify what type of roster currently active in the NFL. Julio is not on the roster. Let that man retire. He is retired in peace. The GOAT is retired. Defensive players, we have 47. That means we are going to be missing a lot of pass rushers. A lot of pass rushers that have came out of Alabama in recent years that are currently on rosters that are still dominating. It's about to be a fun show, chat. So let's get into it. I hope y'all ready, because I'm excited about it. I think this is gonna be like hella fun, like stupid fun. I think we about to be like some kids in candy stores right now. So let's take a look at the list first before we even get into our roster. Let's look at our roster. Shout out to TikTok, y'all tapping that screen over there. Make sure y'all continue to tap the screen over there for your boy. Tap that screen. We want to get the 5K likes over there on TikTok. And if you're trying to be interactive so I can see your chat, I really can't see your chat on TikTok. Well, I can, but I'm more so interactive on the YouTube side, because that's the primary platform. Slide over on YouTube at Coach Smook. At Coach Smook, you got the music in the background and everything on the YouTube side. You get to see the other comments, the other chats, get your comments seen on screen. And also, you can hear the phone caller when we open the phone line. So definitely tap in, y'all. Tap in. Show your boy some love on this side. Hit the follow, but also tap in on YouTube. Here we go. Bama roster right here. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I'm sorry, I keep clipping the mic. I'm excited. I told y'all. Keep clipping the mic. All right, Jonathan Allen, Will Anderson, Jalen Armour Davis, Terrion Arnold, Christian Barmore, Jordan Battle, Tyler Booker, Bradley Bozeman is still in the league, Brian Branch. And I'm naming like dogs. I'm not just naming everybody because they're in the league. We're going to name dogs. If they weren't a dog and they're just in the league, I'm not going to put them on the they don't get an automatic pass. Tony Brown, we know Tony Brown was that dude. Jermaine Burton, Jahai Campbell, Landon Dickerson, Trayvon Diggs, Justin Eboigbe, Mika Fitzpatrick, Jahmyr Gibbs, Deshaun Hand family, Najee Harris, Christian Harris, Derrick Henry. You know what? I ain't gonna do DeMarco like that. He got cooked a lot, but that was a bad defensive year. So I ain't gonna do DeMarco like that. We're gonna give him a pass. And he balling for my Falcons right now. Shout out to DeMarco Hellens, man. I ain't gonna do you like that. I know, and you know it's crazy because I get in a lot of spaces where a lot of these athletes have, their head, their ears to. And DeMarco Hellens was in a Twitter space that I was speaking about the Falcons in. And it was funny because I was talking trash about him getting burnt at Bama and then showing up to the league and being a dog, like literally, basically Pro Bowl style. You know what I'm saying? Pro Bowl style safety. For the Falcons. Derrick Henry, Marlon Humphrey, Josh Jacobs, Anthony Jennings, Jerry Jeudy, Mac Jones, Ryan Kelly, J.C. Latham, Cam Latu, Fadarian Mathis, A.J. McCarron, Jace McClellan, Xavier McKinney, Kool-Aid, Mitch, Milroe Malachi, Neil, Robbie, Deron Payne, LeBron Ray, Jaron Reed, and Jaron Reed OG compared to this group. That's the funny part. Will Reichert. Let's go back. Why did it go like that? What is happening? Will Reichert. Where we go? Will Reichert. Eli Ricks, Calvin Ridley, Ashawn Robinson, Cam Robinson, Q Robinson, Brian Robinson, J.K. Scott, Devontae Smith, Tim Smith, Irv Smith, Pat Surtain, Tua, Dalvin Tomlinson, Dallas Turner, Jalen Waddle, Jonah Williams, Quentin Williams, Jameson Williams, Mac Wilson, Byron Young, and Bryce Young. That is a freaking roster. Oh my God, chat. I mean, like, y'all, I mean, what are we even talking about, man? Like, this is OD. And people try to talk about Alabama, like the talent in the NFL and why the NFL is at such a high, at a peak right now. Because when you look across the NFL, it's scattered with nothing but Bama built players. Let's go look at Ohio State. Just for the sake of conversation. Who else is Auburn? They don't have near as many. They got a lot, but they don't have near as many. Let's count. I told y'all we got 74. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 45. That ain't bad. I might have skipped a few, but that ain't bad. That ain't bad, Auburn. Y'all lying. Anyways, little brother or sister, whichever you want to be. Listening to everybody's thoughts. Who do we go with? Let's jump into that conversation. Are we counting Hurts? We can't, because they're not giving it to us. They're not giving us Jalen Hurts. But I'm glad they're not giving us Jalen Hurts, because that will make the conversation even harder. We're going to build our roster. Let's get our roster. Let's go ahead. We ain't even got to do a roster. We're just going to do a depth chart, and we're going to get this thing built out. Let's get into it, chat. Y'all ready? Where we starting at? Quarterback, or let's start on defense. Let's start at the defensive end position right here. I'm going to put out there. Let's just start throwing names out there, guys. Let's just start throwing names out there. All right. I need to, you know what? What we'll do is we'll clip names. Defensive end. We're going to go defensive end. Where we going? D ends. Come on, chat. D lineman that played defensive end. All right. Will Anderson Jr. We all know he's going to be a fan favorite. We know one of the most talented defensive ends to ever come through Alabama. Dallas Turner. I think we're going to see LeBron Ray. Will we have LeBron Ray on this Bama roster? Let's go ahead and do a depth chart. So what I'll do is, how can I do it? Let's go here. What do we say? Will Anderson. Let's go Will Anderson for our first pick. What's going on? Why my text box ain't coming up? What going on? Going on? Oh, because I'm zoomed so far out. God, dog, Smook. You can't see for real, boy? There we go. Ooh, we need to make the field smaller then. Hold on. Whole diagram got to get smaller, chat. Hold on. They saying I can't make no big letters like that. All right, Will Anderson and Dallas right off the rip, the two edges. Okay, I can rock with this. I can rock with that, Megan. I really can. Let me see. So we're gonna make this a lot smaller, and then we're just gonna zoom in. Let's change the text font. The text color. It's just the first lineup. We're gonna go through some. We're gonna copy and paste this diagram, and then we're gonna copy and paste the diagram, and we're gonna do a second string. So this is first string. Will Anderson, And then we're gonna duplicate this. We putting Dallas on the other side off rip. Let's go through some more names though. Let's go through some more names. Got Will Anderson. Got LeBron Ray. A'Shawn Robinson. Especially if we run into the new age 4-2-5 scheme. You don't want both of your pass rushing edge guys out there on the edge. So basically at Wolf, we're gonna have Will Anderson. At Bandit, we're gonna have. Let's go ahead and adjust that. At Wolf, we're gonna have Will Anderson. At Bandit, we're gonna have. Let's see. Come on, more defensive ends. Let's see. So we got LeBron Ray, A'Shawn Robinson. I think Justin Boygby is considered a defensive end. A big traditional defensive end. Justin Boygby, where he at? Gotta have Justin Boygby out there, right? He went crazy for Darren Mathis. Isn't he considered a defensive end? I'm gonna put him at defensive end. What we talking about, chat? What's up, TikTok? Make sure y'all tapping that screen. And if y'all are live over here tapping that screen, make sure you pull up on YouTube. We are discussing the ultimate NFL roster. We have just put in our appeal, our petition. We just put in our petition to expand. We want to create our own franchise in the state of Alabama. We want our own team. And we don't want much. We don't want to draft. We don't want to do none of that. Everybody that was a former Alabama player, we want 65 of those guys. Or 53. We want 53 of those guys. Why I keep changing the number? We want 53 of those guys. Come on. So we got DNs. We got who we got? Like I said, Will Anderson. We're gonna go with Will Anderson. Who we going with the other side? It can't be Dallas. It can't be Dallas. You know what? Let's do it. Bump it. Let's go with Dallas. Let's go with Dallas. Let's go ahead and go with Dallas. Yeah, this will be a nasty little lineup. Dallas Turner. All right, let's get on the interior. What we talking about on the interior? Defensive tackle. Defensive tackle. Who we want there at defensive tackle? Interior guys from Alabama currently in the league. Oh my God. Let's get down to the conversation. Deshaun. All right, let's start at the top. Gotta start at the top. Jonathan Allen. I mean, still doing it. Quinnen from the Jets. Oh, 100%. Yep. I ain't even gotta go through the rest of the list. I'm going with Quinnen Williams. He started. And the good thing about this, y'all, we got a lot of players that's gonna make the roster. It's gonna pan out for who makes the roster. This is just for my starters. For my starters. Got Quinnen Williams. Right? Quinnen Williams. Right? Got Quinnen, Dallas Turner, Quinnen Williams, Will Anderson on the other edge. All right, who the other tackle? I think I want to go with Jonathan Allen, the veteran. We're talking for the NFL now. We're not just talking about our favorite players. I think I want to go Jonathan Allen, knowing that I got guys like Christian Barmore behind him. Who else? Darian Mathis is in that rotation. I'm gonna go with the vet. I'm gonna go with Jonathan Allen, knowing that I got LeBron Ray, Deron Payne, A'Shawn Robinson is on that defensive line rotation, can get you some tackle reps. Dalvin Tomlinson is still in the league and still a factor. Quinnen Williams, Byron Young is still in the league too. Byron was sneaky, just a dude, man. Like, I'm going with Jonathan Allen, though. Got to go with the OG. Still dominating. Jonathan Allen. I got to. Y'all like that pick? Jonathan Allen right there? Hey, this pretty solid, huh? If you enjoy yourself in the chat, give me some emojis, man. I see y'all quiet over there. I got viewers in the chat. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you on Twitter, man, pull up on YouTube. Give me your comments on YouTube. The Twitter comments aren't working working on StreamYard right now, apparently today. So if you want to get in and comment, tap in, y'all. And as a matter of fact, I need one of my mods. To go share the Twitter link in the space on the YouTube link in the space on Twitter. What's up, Bank? Over Quinnen? What you mean over Quinnen? He's next to him. You gotta have 2 interior defensive guys, defensive line. Jonathan Allen gonna be my senior guy. That's gonna be the leader. He gonna dominate right there on the interior. Still one of your best interior pass rushers in the league. Think he's still top 10 as far as QB pressures on the quarterback. Not necessarily sacks. Tackle for losses, he's always right there in the mix when it comes to his peers. So I like the front. I like this front right here. Here we go. Let's check this front out. They go our 4-man front. What y'all think, chat? Oh, no. I'm taking them with him, brother. Taking them with him. Hey, TikTok, tap in on YouTube. I'm telling y'all can't see what's going on behind the scene. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a quick sneak peek right here. What's good, family? Good to see you tapping in on YouTube. On TikTok. How you turn the screen around on TikTok? The camera. Okay, there it is. Flip camera. There it is right there. Oh, y'all can't see it. I gotta turn the green screen off. Y'all can't see it. Let me take the green screen off. Dang, man. See, I shouldn't have did that. Cause I'm out here trying to be grown, act like I know what I'm doing, and I don't. Okay, there it is. All right, y'all see it now. TikTok, this is what we doing. Don't worry about my bed being a mess. I came home and laid down from a nap. But that's where we at, chat. Y'all pull up. All right, now we back. Okay. And then this is fun because I'm y'all get to see this too live on YouTube. This is the fun part about it. So y'all pull up on that YouTube side, TikTok. Help us get to that 3K subscribers by May 1st. We only 53 away, I think. 53. So that's our defensive front. Let's go. Let's get our linebackers on the field. Our other 2 linebackers. We know Will Anderson is one of the linebackers on the field. Let's get our inside linebackers on the field. All right, who we going with the mic right here? Who we going with the Mike linebacker? There's no Reuben Foster available. I know as much as everybody wants Reuben Foster there, he is not in the NFL right now. He is last we seen Reuben Foster, he was out there manhandling UFL with the Birmingham Stallions. So still having a great career, having fun, enjoying something that he's passionate about. Love to see it. So linebackers available, inside linebackers. I don't care if they play inside or outside. Bama had backers getting the league. You know what's messed up? They didn't come through the league at this. They didn't come through Bama. Majority of them didn't come in at the same time. He's saying CJ Mosley. Let me see. I'm looking at the list. See who's actively on the roster right now. Like I said, got a lot to choose from. Now, I'm gonna say this only because we gave him so much crap in college. Henry To'oTo'o has been a solid NFL linebacker, a really good NFL linebacker. If you have not watched the Houston Texans and watch Harry To'oTo'o and his rotation on their team and what he does for their defense, he and DeMarco Hellams, they piss you off as a Bama fan because where was this while you were at Bama? Dang, don't you, tell the truth, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Tell the truth. So we got Henry To'oTo'o, we got CJ Mosley, Mac Wilson. Gotta have Mac Wilson in their interior now. Gotta have Mac Wilson on the interior. Campbell and Tutu? Nah. I can't do To'oTo'o and Campbell. I can do Jahad Campbell for the mic position, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go, and this is I want to hear y'all's too. Hugging Henry be everywhere, right? Hugging everybody, but actually popping, creating turnovers and everything. Anthony Jennings is in there, but he's more of an edge. He's more of a edge rusher. Man, I'm going with at the mic. I'm going to go with CJ. I'm going to go with CJ. CJ Mosley. Going with CJ Mosley. Let's go with CJ. I'm going with CJ Mosley. I think we forget how versatile he was at Bama. CJ Mosley. And that's because Rolando McClain is somewhere retired. You know what I'm saying? The greatest Alabama lineman. But no, and then I got to keep remembering, we're talking NFL careers here. We're talking NFL. Oh, 2 linebackers? Okay, Zach. I got you. Thought you were saying those 2 together. And then, of course, I think the guy that's coming into the league just got drafted yesterday. I think Jahad Campbell is starting this year. He's a immediate piece for the Eagles. Yes, the Eagles gonna put him on that defense. They're gonna find somewhere to put him in so he could be on the field. And that's the funny part about the Eagles. They so stacked on both sides with just SEC talent. You wonder why they keep doing it. Well, you see how every team has their injuries every year. Around the same time of the year, weeks 5 through 9, you start seeing teams get depleted with injuries. Jahad Campbell got you on that roster. All right, chat. Now this is a good front. This is a good front 6. Now we getting out here to the other parts. This is where it's gonna get funny because I know folks got their opinions, man. Hey, this is just the starting lineup. We're gonna get through the starting lineup today. All right. Phone line is now open. 334-625-1121. If you want to call in, you can call in. Let me know your thoughts. Let's get your thoughts here on the Coach Smook Network. Let me make sure I got this audio set up correctly. Okay, we're good. Why I won't answer? Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game? Talk to me. Can y'all hear Zach chat? Let me turn the music down. Hold on, Zach. Let me do something real quick because I think I might have it routed incorrectly. Say something now, Zach. Say something again, Zach. Okay. I think I fixed it. Chat. All right, we should be good now. Y'all got Zach on y'all got Zach on audio? No, Zach? All right, let me double check then. Let me see. All right, we got that. Got that here. Don't go nowhere, Zach. We're gonna get this. No Zach chat, no Zach. Let me see. And Zach, you are kind of low on my end. I don't know if it's. Let me. Okay, y'all still chat. Y'all still know Zach? Still know Zach? We're gonna see. Mic check. We should have. Hopefully, we're not getting no echo now. I just route. All right, Zach, start talking about my lineup right now. Go ahead, and then I'm gonna try to route you in.
you wouldn't want two speedy edge rushers. You might want one big that could block the edge, and then one speedy, to get to the quarterback or run down the running back on breaking on the outside. Uh, so not necessarily two speedy guys, but if you're going small, you might want two speedy guys. That way, either way, you can chase the running back down whichever way if he's going to the strong side or to the weak side.
All right. So now you said my front look decent. You said you would just change one, either Dallas or Will, either one. And you know what? If I'm being strategic and schematic about this, and we're looking at base formation, I'm looking at the bandit position. I think Will Anderson is more fit for that bandit. If this is, I'm just because it can work, and I know it can work, and because I'm the type that gets out of the traditional mindset when I know you got a freakish like combination of athletes on the field. I'm looking at Will and Dallas in today's NFL. This is what you want. This is what you want. You want two guys that demand double teams on the interior, and Quinn and Williams, Jonathan Allen, both going to demand attention from your interior. And you want your edges, you want your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, your edge rushers to have free reign right there on tackles. You want them to have free reign against, tight ends. What was that C. Harris comment? Mary J, where'd it go? I honestly like C. Harris at the other. I got it at the other spot right now. C. Harris. Are you talking about Christian Harris? Is he even in the league? What are you talking about, brother? Oh, he is in the league. I'm not playing Christian Harris at my not starting. He's not gonna start. I like Toa over Christian Harris right now. Yeah, I like Toa over Christian Harris. And neither one of them are better than Jahad Campbell or CJ Mosley. Now, second, now we'll do another one later on in the summer or whatever in the off season where we'll do like formations and stuff, defensive formations and sets. But this is just my starting base 4-2-5 formation defense, all Bama NFL, Alabama NFL team, Alabama NFL squad. So let's get over to the secondary, Zach. Let's talk a few names out here. I just want to pick your mind a little bit. Let's start with the cornerbacks. We're just gonna go CB1, CB2. Doesn't matter which side of the field they on. Let's just talk about it. I'm looking at guys available right now, and I'm gonna talk about just name some names. You give me some names that come to mind where you would put out there for CB1 and CB2.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
Okay. Well, he's a safety, so.
Yeah, and that's right. But he did play cornerback in college. I thought
that nickel corner position, that nickel corner is basically a safety. It's a strong safety position in the NFL.
Right. Yeah, and I knew that because I was saying the same thing. That's where I would play Malachi, and I was just thinking that when you announced we was going to do this. So I don't know why I said Malachi, but Malachi is one of my safeties that I would play, like your slot corner, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, I'm thinking cornerbacks.
You got Kool-Aid available. You got Terrion Arnold. You got Josh Joe. Nah, I'm not putting him on that first string. I got Marlon Humphrey sitting out there. I got Pat Surtain sitting out there. I have who else on the bench?
I gotta go Surtain, CB1, and Humphrey CB2.
Oh, that's what Zach calling Sanders. You said who? Surtain
and Humphrey.
I'm not. Zach, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go Surtain 1. And I'm going to go Terrion Arnold CB2.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. And
Right.
and I'm gonna explain this too. I'm gonna explain this. I think Terrion Arnold is probably the best man cover corner that Alabama had seen come through Bama. We just didn't get to see him in that role for a long time because y'all remember he came as a freshman, didn't see the field. Sophomore year got thrown into the fire as a boundary corner. We saw him grow up fast. Gave up a big play, turn around, make a big play. Gave up a big play, turn around, make two big plays. Then that final year as a starter, you see him play nickel corner. You see him play some safety. You see him play, boundary corner. So Terrion Arnold is a guy I want to put on the field as an ISO corner. But then, like Banks said, you got guys like Trayvon Diggs, and then you got on the other side Pat Surtain, who I believe is currently right now the best cover corner from Alabama in the league right now. It's just so many names, but this is just group one. And I want to do this too because I want to flex somebody at that nickel corner spot that you all might be surprised about. So I'm gonna put Pat Surtain at one boundary. Pat Surtain. Okay. And then I'm gonna put you know what? I'm not gonna put TA. I changed my mind. No, you know what? I'm gonna stick with TA because my philosophy, I think this will be a nasty lockdown, no fly zone secondary. So we got our boundaries: Pat Surtain and Terrion Arnold.
Right.
Terrion Arnold.
And I agree with you. And just because we agree or disagree or whatever, ain't saying that neither one of us is correct, because Alabama had so many talented guys. It's hard to.
Well, that's the fun part about it, Zach. That's the fun part about it. We get to just speculate. Ain't nobody. We would never see this roster assembled. If this ever happened, it will be because the state of Alabama unified as a collective, black, white, Hispanic, all of us united and put all of our funds together and resources and built our own stadium in Birmingham.
Right.
That's about how far, because Governor Ivey ain't trying to have them problems. Anyways, back to the roster. We got TA, Pat Surtain on the perimeter. All right, nickel corner right here next to Pat Surtain. I'm gonna start naming off some names, right? And this is what I mean by having guys like Trayvon Diggs, or having a guy like Brian Branch, Malachi Moore, Xavier McKinney. Like, these are guys. Minka Fitzpatrick can play your nickel corner, right? Who else, man? Let's go. Keep going down the list. Cause now you getting guys that even got drafted like recently, that can get in there and be the nickel corner. I was thinking about somebody else. I feel like we had one more DB go. Eli Ricks. That's dogging right now in the league right now. Eli Ricks.
Right.
You got a guy like Eli Ricks who's nasty at the boundary, but can be a solid nickel corner. Zach, if you had to pick a nickel corner right now, guys that are familiar with the position and really thrive at playing that semi-safety corner role, who you going to get?
Like I was saying earlier, I'm going to have to go with Malachi, because in my opinion, or not Malachi, Minka Fitzpatrick. In my opinion, Minka is the best slot corner, nickel corner that ever came to Alabama, and Malachi's right there with him, but just not didn't do quite as much as what Minka did.
I get you. Listen, you do not have an argument for me, and I think most of the chat, even though they're throwing other names out there, I think everybody will agree with you when we talk about the guy that really, like, he came in from day one and was placed at the not day one at the nickel corner, but in the secondary in the Nick Saban offense, and thrived. And then his third game of his collegiate career gets thrown into that nickel corner spot, and I mean, just becomes a first round draft pick from resetting the tone there. And I see Branch. I'm gonna tell you how this. I like, so, because we're not gonna waste a lot of time on the nickel corner, right? I think everybody can agree. Can everybody agree in the chat right now that we're good with Minka Fitzpatrick. There's no way we have a secondary of current Alabama NFL players, and Minka Fitzpatrick isn't anywhere in that secondary. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So shout out to the 80 in the chat, man. We got 9 over here on YouTube, 71 on Twitter, and then we got James Knox checking in on Facebook. James, appreciate you for pulling up, man. Tap in on the YouTube side, man. We active over here. Twitter, come over on the YouTube side. I want to see these numbers go up. We need some more people in here. And if y'all have not shared it in somebody's inbox, y'all not doing us no service, man. Share this live in somebody's inbox. Send it to somebody right now. All right, let's finish this defensive lineup, Zach. So we got the 2 safety positions. Strong safety position, I'm looking right now, and I'm looking at this secondary, and I'm looking at guys that not just names, but guys that I feel like would mesh well for my starting lineup at the NFL level, right? And I'm looking Pat Surtain, his coverage skills, Island, Terrion Arnold, Island concepts. I would probably switch Terrion and put him on the side where he has the strong side. He's playing strong side, and I will put Pat Surtain on the ISO. Surtain Island. That's how my lineup would look. Terrion Arnold right there with Minka. Now, strong safety, Zach. Names I would recommend, and I'm going to throw out there, right? This is the spot on the field where you want a great in-the-box type safety, right? You want a guy that's able to be your other Minka Fitzpatrick, so to say, on the field. But he's more so of your cover guy, the guy that you want, dropping to your deep thirds, covering a half, covering, standing on the hash and driving and making plays and reacting underneath, playing robber technique. When I mention all of those things for this style of defense at the strong safety position, basically this would be our husky. What are some guys' names? Who are you thinking there? Let me go over here to the availabilities. So I already see in the chat, Brian Branch. I'm rocking with Brian Branch off top. What's up, Jarvis? I see you in the chat. What's up, family? Anybody know where I can get an Isaiah Bond NFL jersey? They got them at BP. I don't know how valid they is, but I think they got some at the Corner Store gas station. Gotta help that boy out, man. You know what? Isaiah Bond's good. He got that NIL. He got that. He wasn't lying. Little pun. Hey, bruh said he was making a business decision. Bruh knew he had to capitalize already. He knew that Gravedigger was his moment. Gravedigger was Isaiah Bond's moment. Because all that season, nobody was really raving about Bonds. Gravedigger made him. I ain't even going to go in on that, young man. Best of luck to him. Here we go. Safeties on the field. Is Eddie Jackson still in the league, chat? I don't see his name on the roster.
I don't think so.
Eddie Jackson not in the league no more, chat? That hurts my heart because I was definitely about to do a proxy pick. Eddie Jackson was going to be my guy for all these corners that I have on this roster. The corners and the nickel corner that I have right now, Eddie was going to be on the roster. But we're going with the strong safety position. Who you thinking? Who you thinking, Zach? We got DeMarco Hellams available. You got Jordan Battle. Do we have what's my guy's name? He was before Battle. Used to play with the Jaguars. What's the young man's name? I forget his name. I don't know if he's in the league anymore. What was his name, chat? Went to the Jaguars, played safety. It ain't DeMarco Helms. It ain't Jordan Battle. It was the one before them. Hard hitter. No, we're doing safeties. We're doing safety. Strong safety, Husky. I'm trying to think of the guy's name, man. Harrison, Rodney Harrison. He not in the league no more?
Yeah.
He's not. Jackson Johnson, what's good, man? Appreciate you for pulling up in the chat. So, Zach, who your strong safety?
And this is just my opinion and
spit it out.
Battle.
Jordan Battle?
Mm-hmm.
Strong safety. I'm gonna go with. I like Jordan Battle at strong safety, but I like him more at free safety. And I'm looking at what's available. I'm going with. I I might have to go with Brian Branch. I might have to go with Brian Branch at Husky. Brian Branch is probably the most rangy of the safeties available. You got Xavier McKinney out here.
I'm gonna have to change my pick and go with Brian Branch.
Yeah, because Brian Branch is rangy.
Right. And what he's done, and I have to overlook his inconsistencies in college
and look at his NFL. Yep.
Right. And because in college, Battle was a much better safety in college. And I think Branch caught up with him or is performing just as well in the pros, you know.
For sure.
So, yeah, I would have to change my answer to Brian Branch and move Battle to free safety.
Okay. So check this out. Hey, shout out J. Cole for pulling up, man. God bless you too, brother. Thank you for being here, man. And God is good all the time. Yes, he is. Only Bank says something. He says, I don't know why I would low-key want to slide Kool-Aid there. You know what? Kool-Aid wouldn't start in my secondary. I'm going to be honest. He couldn't start in my secondary. He just couldn't. I love Kool-Aid. Great athlete. But when it comes to the peers you're comparing him to, he's not getting on the field in front of anybody at no position. It's guys that he can get in front of. It's guys that's better, that's not as skilled as Kool-Aid. But the guys that we currently have out there, and then some of the names that aren't making it, Kool-Aid's probably like in this DB room, if there's 20 DBs available, Kool-Aid in this group is probably like 17, 18 on my rotation. No disrespect, because you think about the quality of guys in this that's available. So I'm gonna go at the strong safety position, Zach. I'm gonna go with Brian Branch. And then free safety. I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm gonna throw y'all for a loop, and I'm gonna let the chat have this pick. I'm gonna let the chat have the free safety pick. But let me do this. Brian Branch. I'm gonna throw y'all for a little loop here. Cause we're talking just maybe future NFL production, maybe just what we seen them last doing, right? Right? What we feel like they're going to try. So free safety, not putting Jalen Key out there on nobody field. I ain't gonna do that to nobody. Free safety. I'm thinking the guys available. We just saw Malachi Moore get drafted, right? Just got basically solidified himself in the draft by moving to free safety and Kane Womack's style of defensive play call when Keon Salve went down. So him showing that he's more than an in-the-box safety helped him out. You got DeMarco Hellams that could play free safety. Been doing a great job at the NFL level. And then Jordan Battle, of course. And that's about it. Who you want back there, man? Xavier McKinney, Malachi Moore, Jordan Battle. You said you wanted Jordan Battle, right, Zach?
Yes.
All right.
My second choice, now my backup would be Malachi. And the reason why is because, in my opinion, Malachi is a better in the box slot corner, nickel corner type talent. And that's just my opinion. He's, from what I've seen him do in college, he was better at that. Not saying he wasn't a good free safety, but overall production numbers wise, he was a better nickel corner than he was free safety, because and we seen it early on last season. He got beat a lot and he had to adjust, and once he adjusted and got the reps that he needed at that position, he was fine. But still, overall, in my opinion, he's a better nickel corner than he is free safety.
Right. All right, so check this out. Shout out to the Big 20 in the chat, man. Make sure y'all continue to run the likes up. We were just at 9 viewers. I see y'all popping in now. Continue to run it up, run the likes up, continue to share the live stream, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 3K. Check this out. I'm going to throw y'all for a loop. And this is purely based off of my mindset and how I think. I'm putting a team together to win games in the NFL. I'm not putting a team together based off my favorite I'm looking at skill sets. I'm looking at, maybe there's some history here with some of these personnel placements, right? So check this out. I'm going to throw y'all for a loop real quick. Y'all want to see the reveal. Here goes my free safety. They don't put it on the field. And Zach, you were on to something when you said something about Malachi Moore. I put Malachi Moore at free safety. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I remember a tandem of safety play between Malachi Moore and Brian Branch during their span at the University of Alabama under Coach Saban, where our secondary at the third level was locked down. It was everything underneath that was having trouble. When Malachi Moore went down with that injury and Brian Branch took over as a full-time starter and they were no longer the tandem, that's when you started seeing a lot of mixing and matching and going around, and Brian Branch was able to, stay in that position while Malachi was still recovering from the back injury, right? His second year. This is a tandem. This is a tandem that would be lethal at the NFL level. You got a guy like Malachi Moore that won't have to overcompensate in coverage. He could really play honest in one-high looks when you got boundary corners such as Pat Surtain and Terrion Arnold. Minka Fitzpatrick got your underneath bracketing assistants and Brian Branch there too. This is a chemistry secondary. TA, Brian Branch, Malachi Moore all came in at the same time, right?
Yep.
Minka Fitzpatrick, veteran guy. Literally set the mold for how the technique that Coach Saban was teaching Malachi, Brian Branch, and the other guys. Minka set that up. So all of them that cycle through that star position, that nickel corner position at Alabama under Coach Saban, Minka set the tone. So you're seeing a lot of his skill sets or a lot of his personas or on-field presence. You're seeing a lot of that replicated in the league because guys like Malachi Moore, Brian Branch, Pat Surtain, Terrion Arnold are in the league on other teams. So we're seeing quality defensive back play from former Bama players. And I look at this lineup, and I don't think anybody is scoring on me on any first drive ever. It's going to take you 3 or 4 drives to figure this group out. And I don't have to switch up personnel with this group. I can go dime with this personnel because I trust the covering ability of CJ Mosley. And I can stand Dallas Turner or Will Anderson up in the middle of my defense. I already told you Brian Branch and Mika and Malachi Moore can be a nasty duo playing 2 high safety together.
Right.
Put Jahad Campbell or CJ Mosley in space to cover underneath. Put them in some zone drops. They're comfortable with doing that. This is a versatile group. This is a versatile defensive group. Zach, final thoughts on my starting lineup. Let me give it to you, and then you give me your thoughts. Will Anderson defensive at the Bandit. We're gonna go based off of Bama position descriptions. Will Anderson, Bandit. Defensive tackle, we got Quentin Williams. Nose tackle, we got Quentin Williams. Defensive tackle, we got Jonathan Allen. Wolf, we got Dallas Turner. Mike linebacker, we got CJ Mosley. Weak side linebacker, we got Jahad Campbell. At CB1, corner 1, we got Pat Surtain. At the Husky, we got Brian Branch. At the Free, we got Malachi Moore. At the Rover, we have Minka Fitzpatrick. And at CB2, we got Terrion Arnold.
And that's dangerous defense right there. That is a bad defense right there.
I'm smiling because that could be the NFL would hate that. And for years,
that could be a Super Bowl winning defense right there.
Bro, what? Just that first lineup. And we're not even in our second lineup. We're not even going to do our second lineup today because we got to get to the offensive side. We got 25 minutes left. Now, I know this offensive side is going to be crazy. So, Zach, I appreciate you for calling in and tapping in with the Coach Smook Network as always, man. I'm glad to have you as a personality on the network, man. And everybody loves to hear your thoughts and hear your insights. So you enjoy the rest of your day, man. Tap back into the chat, man. We about to get active, baby.
All right, roll tide.
Roll tide, Zach.
Play family.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
All right, buddy. Zach, man. Zach, you so hype, man. I like it. I love it. I want to go up. Let's go, man. Offense. Chat. Phone line is open, 334-625-1121. Phone line is open, 334-625-1121. I wanted to give somebody else an opportunity to get on and talk offense. So if you want to talk offense before I get to taking over and putting everybody out here before you get a chance, go ahead and call in, 334-625-1121. All right. let's start at the center position. Let's make it easy on ourselves. Let's start with the O-line. That's not going to be easy. I don't even know why I said that. That's not going to make it easy on us. It's definitely not going to make it easy on us. I look at the guys available. Ryan Kelly, we know he's a longtime center in the league, OG in the game. Probably the guy I'm going to go with. Bradley Bozeman's in the league, though. You got Landon Dickerson playing guard in the league, but we know he's played some center for Bama, right? Who's another center in the league? So it's between Bozeman and Ryan Kelly. Who we going with, chat? It's hard for me to pick because you're talking about two greats. Two staple, what they call it? Steeples. What's good? Two-time, how you feeling? Coach DeBoer's fans, how you feeling? The two-time. Don't come in here trolling. Bozeman, look, see? Look at our fan base. Look at us already. My fault, Mary J. I was over here trying to get over here to the banners. You good? You got it. Kelly, Bozeman. It's hard. You can't go wrong. Let's establish that. You can't go wrong. Right now, who we gonna pay more? How many years Kelly got in the league, man? We trying to win today. I'm going Ryan Kelly. I'm trying to win today. I'm thinking about my quarterback. I'm going Ryan Kelly. I want the most experienced guy out there. They're going to give you the same quality of blocking. Ain't no drop off. What's up, Roll Tide? Mods and Gaming. What's good, family? Do we go with Ryan Kelly, chat? Can we go with Ryan Kelly? Now, you know what? How many? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got in chat. Let me count. 1, 2 Bozeman's, 1 Kelly. We'll go Bozeman. I'll be fair. We'll go Bozeman. I mean, I'm not mad at the pick. You can't go wrong. Literally. Pro Bowl caliber offensive lineman, center. All right, here we go. To the next one. Start at left guard. Let's go left guard. Left tackle. See what tackles we got available. Offensive tackle. We got Cam Robinson. I'm not playing Cam Robinson. Still got Jonah Williams. Another GOAT veteran. I want a veteran on my quarterback backside. Pause. Evan Neal. And still in the league, but we know Neal played more so right tackle. You got J.C. Latham, just went to the league last year. Appreciate y'all for tapping that screen, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping that screen over there on TikTok. Make sure y'all come and tap in on the YouTube side. At Coach Smook, come hit me with the follow over there. Subscribe. We're on the way to 3K. Hopefully I'm not too loud in this mic for y'all. I forgot that I got two different mics hooked up. Hopefully I'm not too loud for y'all in this mic over there on TikTok. I'm so sorry. So, offensive tackles, Tennessee Titans. Boom. J.C. Latham. Could go get J.C. Do we go get... So we got J.C. Latham, we got Cam Robinson, we got Jonah Williams available, Evan Neal, 4 tackles. Let's get it. It shouldn't be that hard. Let's pick. Left tackle. I'm going with Jonah. Jonah can play both sides. I don't like Cam Robinson on either side of my offensive line to start. He's a good player, but he's not starting for me. Yeah, definitely going Jonah. 6'6", 6'7", I think, right? What's good, Jason? Hey, still a beast. He did it for Cincinnati for the longest, man. They really just had to let him go. He's been there for so long. A staple for that offense. A mainstay. All right, so Got Jonah Williams at left tackle. So that means at right tackle, I'm definitely going Evan Neal, right? We're going Evan Neal over JC. And we already said what we said about Cam. And who's the other tackle? Going with JC Latham. Evan Neal. In y'all opinion, who was better in college? And right now, I know, in my opinion, Evan Neal's better right now. But who was better in college, JC or Evan Neal? Did Evan Neal play left tackle, chat? I believe he did in college, right? No, Cam Robinson did while he was here. Evan Neal definitely played right tackle. That's what I'm thinking, Evan Neal. I'm thinking Evan Neal at the right tackle spot. When I'm thinking pass pro, I got my best pass protecting tackle at Jonah Williams at left tackle. And to me, the second best in that room or available right now is Evan Neal. I appreciate you for tapping that screen over there on TikTok, man. You going crazy. How many we got in the chat over there? Oh, we got 9 in the chat over there on TikTok. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hey, pull up on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at Coach Smook. Come subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's going to help us grow. Thank you. Better at pass pro, but JC was at a run game. Yeah, facts. A little bit more physical. Evan Neal he did everything so well, but he did pass pro just at a different level, right? At a different level. Everything he did good, but pass pro, he was like borderline perfect. All right, let's go to the guard position. Let's see what guards we got available. Landon Dickerson is definitely coming out to my starting lineup. I just don't know which side I want to put him on, right? Landon Dickerson. We got who else is available? Not a lot of guards in the league for Bama. Not playing Darian Dallacourt. That's why I didn't call his name. Landon Dickerson. Oh, Tyler Booker just got drafted. I'm tripping. Hey, shoot, I got my lineup. I got my front, my 2 guards. I'm tripping. We got old Tyler Booker. I'm tripping, ain't I, chat? T-Book, yeah, you right, I'm tripping. Tyler, Booker, T-Book, left guard, next to Jonah Williams. Oh yeah, that's about to be nasty. T-Book next to Jonah Williams. See, this is why I want Jonah Williams there, because you got experience there, and then you just got a dude that you know gonna be a dog. And T-Book next to him. Run game right there, your interior run game, where you really want to be able to handle business, right? And then right guard, Landon Dickerson. No questions about it. You got 2 nasty dudes at guard, bro. And everybody's like, Landon Dickerson was at Florida State first, but he claimed Bama. Better believe it. Landon Dickerson. We only have 3 guards in the league. Yeah. Currently on active rosters. Tyler Booker, Darian Dallacourt, Landon Dickerson. Unless I skipped over one. Oh, Tyler Steen. Yeah, like I said, like I skipped over. Nobody, right? Now I ain't gonna say nobody. I'm just saying he wouldn't play on my roster. Why am I live going in? Inactivity on my live. How? I'm live right now. I'm literally talking to my chat. Can y'all hear me over there, TikTok? I know y'all can. Oh. There we go. Why is my sister calling me again? Hold on, chat. What? Who? Who? I just seen her. Let me call you back. I'm live. I'll call you right back. Sorry about that, chat. Landon Dickerson. Let's get to the tight end position, chat. Let's go. Kamla 2. We know we got Irv Smith available. We got Robbie Ooze just got drafted. CJ Dupree just got drafted, right? CJ Dupree. Do they have him? Undrafted free agent. He did just sign, right? CJ Dupree with the Seahawks. Oh no. CJ went to Indianapolis, I want to say. I want to say he went to Indianapolis. But right now we got Kamla 2, got Irv Smith Jr. Right? What other tight ends we got available? Irv Smith Jr. OJ Howard still in the league. Kamla 2. No OJ. OJ not in the league, chat. The Patriots. That's who it was. CJ. Greg. Appreciate that. Inside zone nasty with this regards. This interior line, right? OJ Howard's not on the roster right now. That's crazy. OJ Howard's not on the roster. So we definitely going with Irv Smith. No disrespect to the other tight ends. Irv Smith just was him. Irv Smith, right? Irv Smith Jr. All right, y'all. This is where it's going to start getting funny. Let's go to the wide receiver chat. Wide receiver room. And I don't care where they go. Yeah, I know. He coaching. I remember now. Now that you say something, Jarvis. All right, chat. Let's talk receivers. Let's do this as cordial and without as much stress as possible. We got about 12 minutes left on the show. So I'm just going to go. No, I'm not doing Mets wide receiver 1. No, sir. I'm sorry. I'm going to go down this list and I'm going to look at all the wide receivers in the league available that from Alabama, because I'm looking and I got Devontae Smith available. I got Jamison Williams. I got Jalen Waddle available. Right? I got Calvin Ridley available. You said Mitch. I got Jerry Jeudy available. That's not that many wide receivers in the league when you think about Jermaine Burton. He's a guy, but he's not going to start for me. We got some wide receivers in the league. Jeudy. Metch. Ridley. Smitty. Waddle. J-Mo. I'm going Smitty, and I don't have to think about this. Keep them coming. Keep the names. I'm going Smitty, and I'm gonna place him like I want him. I'm going Smitty at the Z. Is it Devontae? I'm going Smitty. And then I'm going Waddle. Is it Waddle or L-E? All right, and then I'm going J-Mo over here at the X. Only because I don't think you can guard either one of these dudes one-on-one. And that's a problem. And then try to guard the tight end, Irv Smith. Now, I'm not putting Coop at the X. He's coming off the bench for me now. He coming off the bench. And this not a 4 wide receiver lineup, Jarvis. We got 3 wide receivers. 3 wide receiver lineup. You only can have 11 players on the field. All right, let's go to the running back, chat. Go to the running back. I think this is unanimous Jahmyr Gibbs right now. Right? This is a unanimous Jahmyr Gibbs, right? And I know he was only a one and done at Bama, but he was definitely Bama. Definitely was Bama. Is this a unanimous Jahmyr Gibbs, chat? Is this a unanimous Jahmyr Gibbs, chat? Derrick Henry? I don't know, man. Y'all want Derrick Henry? Y'all want Derrick Henry over Jahmyr Gibbs right now? Derrick Henry's on our roster. I don't care, Bank. You can easily be the 12. You can have a 1,200-yard season when you're the only receiver on the roster. It's easy. When you get 60% of the team's targets, it's easy. Everybody wants Derrick Henry. All right, I'll go with King Henry. I'll go with King Henry. Heisman winner. Still doing it in the league. I just like Jahmyr Gibbs for this offense that I got. Because we turbo. We up tempo. And we don't have to stop running the ball with Jahmyr. I'll say this. We got the nasty 1-2 punch right there. Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs, Jacob Henry. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could run Jacobs out there. Josh Jacobs. Hey, Damian Harris. Wait, Harris retired, didn't he? Yeah, Damian Harris retired. You got Najee Harris still in the league. So you got like relevant backs in the league right now from Bama. Najee, B-Rob, Jahmyr, Josh. B-Rob, like I said. I'm talking about starting backs. And Jace McClellan coming off the injury. Is he a starter in the league? Nah, Henry definitely not third RB. He definitely 1A, 1B. I'm not putting Najee as a starter. If I'm putting him on the depth chart, Najee is probably third string, fourth string. Because it's going to be hard for you to convince me that he could beat out Jacobs too. NFL running now, not college, NFL. Najee been doing some things in the NFL, but Jacobs been that dude. All right, last but not least, the quarterback position, chat. There are currently 5 quarterbacks in the NFL that are from the University of Alabama. Bryce Young is 1. Tua is 2. And I might be mistaken, chat. It might be more. AJ McCarron just got re-signed to the Bengals. 3. Mac Jones, 4. And Jalen Milroe, 5. Okay, yeah. Jalen Milroe, 5. That's it, right? Who's our starter, chat? Nah, TJ Yeldon not in the league. Kenyon Drake not in the league. That's what I'm saying. We got players that could still be in the league right now, but they're not on the team. Jarvis, Hurts is not us. He not Bama. He claimed us, but he not us. He didn't graduate. He didn't get his degree from Bama. Or did he? Did he get his degree from Bama? He didn't enter the draft from Bama. Put it like that. I ain't gonna say that. Hurts is all Bama, but he didn't enter the draft from Bama. I'm not QB2 and Mac Jones. Jarvis, you tripping. Go to sleep, Jarvis. Go to bed. Go to bed, Jarvis. Go to bed, Jarvis. This man got Tua and Bryce on the bench with these assets in this offensive line, and he wants to go with Jalen Hurts or Mac Jones. Go to sleep. With this offensive line, I'm going with Tua. The best timing quarterback. The best timing quarterback. When it came to timing and throwing guys in stride, efficiency, I'm going with Tua. With this offensive line, I'm going with Tua. With this offensive line, I'm going to Tua. Off top. But then when I think about it, right, I think about Bryce. If Bryce had a quality offensive line, Jarvis, you are tripping. I would love to have you on the phone and try to make that debate. I would love to have you on the phone and try to make that debate, Jarvis. I want to hear it. We ain't got enough time. I would love to hear that debate. Mary J, can we annotate to have that conversation with Jarvis, please? Thank you, man. We need to have that conversation. This man said Mac Jones was better than Tua. He was good. He had all the pieces around him. He's not good in the league. I'm talking about right now in the league. Tua's still good in the league, and the Dolphins ain't had an offensive line put together for him yet. We see what Bryce started doing at the end of the season for the Carolina Panthers. Nah, bro, you tripping. You tripping. AJ McCarron. Another dark horse, man. I'm telling you, that's my backup. I'm going Tua and AJ. See, y'all going off of hype and names. I'm going Tua and AJ. Tua and AJ. And then I'm gonna have Bryce on as third string. Nick Saban said how? Mac ain't been good in the league. And like I said, I don't get how you say he was better than Tua in college. Tua had what, 12, 15 passing touchdowns as a backup in my time, bro. His true freshman year. Tua came in a half of the national championship in one half and cemented his name in college football greatness. Mac had that stuff handed over to him, man. He didn't have. It was gonna be hard for Mac to crash that year. So, final thought, final decision. I think I'm gonna start Tua. I'm gonna start Tua over Bryce. I ain't worried about no injuries, none of that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, chat. Injuries, none of that. Because look at this offensive line in front of him. Ain't nobody touching Tua with these guys in front of him. Tua. Ain't gonna get me today. Y'all thought I was gonna try to spell that last name? Y'all thought I was gonna try to spell that? No, sir. PB1 Carrito. Get his ass off of there. I don't even want to see. Jalen Hurts did not enter the draft from the University of Alabama. Jalen Hurts did not enter the draft from the University of Alabama. It definitely said University of Oklahoma University, or the University of Oklahoma, however you say it. Devontae Adams, who is KG? What are you talking about, brother? He had Ruggs, Judy, and Waddle. And did Mac Jones not have Najee Harris, Damian Harris, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, John Mechie? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Didn't what's his name? Wasn't what's his name? His tight end Billingsley, Jaleel Billingsley. Wasn't that his tight end that first year, that 2020 season? Or was Billingsley the year after? I think Billingsley came the year after. But Mac Jones had hella weapons too now. Don't do that. And he got, say what y'all want, Mac Jones benefited from COVID. I literally just said that. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he had weapons. All right, I'm going with Tua. I gotta go handle something, man. I just found out my sister called me, chat, and she was talking about, and y'all seen this person on my live last time. I was at Buc-ee's. I ran into an old friend. My sister said she passed away. She died. So I don't know what happened. I don't even know. I'm trying not to be like, I'm hoping it ain't no violence, ain't nothing violence related. But yeah, losing people again, chat. It's life though. You just process it. You deal with it. You go through it. You grieve. You process it. You just go through it. You don't let it hold you down. But looking at these lineups, man. Look at this lineup. So I'm gonna screenshot this. We're gonna post it. We're gonna see what Bama Nation has to think about it. This is our starting lineup. All NFL Bama starting lineup. We're gonna crank this thing out. See what people got to think about it. Dress it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna put their profile pics or something to the depth chart and then get this out before somebody steal it. One of the lurkers steal it and try to do it on their show and act like they came up with the idea or something. So if you have fun today, man, drop some comments in the chat. Let me know topics for the rest of the week, y'all. We want to get some more topics in. You all know we're in the off season officially. Spring ball is over. You got NBA playoffs going on right now. I'm actually actively engaged watching the NBA playoffs. So if you all are basketball fans, we'll be trying to pop in at a few spots once the playoffs get a little bit more deeper into the later rounds. What else? Don't forget, if you're not a member of the AAA family, if you're not a member on the YouTube channel, you can join the YouTube membership, the channel membership, by going in, hitting the link, the join the AAA link, and there's 2 forms of membership available right now. Take advantage of them. Our perks for our VIP members, they will start receiving their perks in May. Going to have an opportunity to start shipping it out. We're trying to get some cost-efficient ways to ship out stuff. So if everything doesn't go smoothly on the first iteration, we'll keep y'all informed. Y'all know we're very transparent. That's why the accusations of scamming, that's crazy. When I literally show it, I show people pay stubs, like my YouTube payout in that circle. But it is what it is. Another thing, red letter, white letter lineup. May 1st is going down. It's going down. If you have not been to the website to check out the merch, go get it, man. I'm telling you, this is not, you want to be a part of the group of people that have the red letter, white letter merch. You want to be, no bragging. Y'all know I don't brag. I don't gloat. But I know this is destined for greatness. What we're doing here at the Coach Smook Network is destined for greatness. That red letter and white letter lineup shirts, those shirts are going to let people know that you were there when it was becoming what it's going to become in the early stages. So if you want to keep a piece of that and be a part of this history, I'm telling you, grab one. It's going to mean more. It's going to be just more. It's going to be more than a shirt. It's going to mean something when y'all see some of the things transpire over the next few months, the next year or so. Y'all going to get to see this thing transpire and have some fun doing it. If you have not liked the stream over there on YouTube, please go like the stream. Check out all our new VODs, all of our shorts on the YouTube channel, on our Instagram, on our TikTok, and on Facebook. We are going to begin creating more reels for Facebook. Facebook has given us an opportunity to get monetized again from our content page. So we will definitely take advantage of that and use that as an engine to continue to spread the word about the Coach Smook Network. So with all that being said, I love you all. Thank you all for pulling up on this beautiful Sunday. Shout out to all of our sponsors, Yon Apparel. We got Man of Standard Executive Security, Helping Hands LLC, NLHOP. We got Kingdom. Everybody that supports, man, we appreciate you all in the biggest way possible. And with that being said, man, remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Roll Tide, Triple A, and SOS.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook.